Welcome to Sunday morning. We're up here at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. We're going to do the best we can. We got a high wind advisory, gusting to about 45 right now. So we're going to do the best that we can. I know the wind noise, I'm sure, is probably an issue, but thank you guys all so much for being here. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning. When I was pulling in, this United 737 was going to take off. They rejected their takeoff. They got about halfway down and they stopped. So I don't know if this is a maintenance flight or if it's actually a scheduled flight. I haven't had a chance to pull it up yet, but yeah, these guys aborted their takeoff, which is something I've only seen a couple of times. So notice looking back in the distance, there's the air stairs. So they are going to take the 747 over to the pad. I wasn't sure if it was going to go to the pad or if it was going to go over to the customs gate. We've seen them do both. It looks like they're going to go over to the pad this morning, as the air stairs are all set up over there. They weren't set up about 20 minutes ago when I got here, so it looks like we're going back to the gate. So hopefully everything's okay. They'll probably get them all loaded up onto another aircraft, and then the Denver flight will probably head out later, or at least I assume that's what's going to happen. We are a 737 base, so hopefully there's some extra aircraft around. See the fire truck there in the background. I got excited for a minute. I thought they were going to go on 2.8, but they're definitely going on 2.4 left. You got to guess where the wind gust is coming from. So sorry if I'm a little shaky this morning. We are fighting the wind gusts that blow through. Cleveland, 19020, that's 33, we'll make you pull up to left. Goodbye 2 heavy, turn left at Papa, crash runway 24 left, ground 27. 121.7. Dubai 2 Heavy taxiing over to the pad. 747 just came in from Dubai International Airport. The Air Wing Royal flight back in town. Glad to see him. It's been a little bit. I believe they're going to go over to the pad. I don't think they're going to customs this morning, unfortunately. It's the Frontier, the special livery. Here's a neat shot passing in front of the 7.4. Cannot see off to my left.
4139 left on November back. So 63, Cleveland Tower 200, 23 left 34, runway 24, left turn left.
Thought about doing this at the garage this morning, but the lighting would be better over there, but I was afraid it might be way too windy. .747 pulling into pad 3 over there, so we'll probably drive over this morning and try to get some pictures of them. Dubai 2, I'm sorry, Dubai 2 on pad 3. Got United Express and United Airlines 11:05 out of Newark. 737 MAX 8, only a few minutes out. Cleared up quick and warmed up snow tonight, typical Cleveland spring. Amen to that. And I think mid-70s again by midweek, if I remember right. And then back to being pretty chilly after that, it looks like. Well, at least we're getting to the time of year where the cold days will start to become a little bit fewer and farther between. Really hoping they were going over the customs this morning. When I got here and I didn't see the air stairs set up over there, I was really excited. I thought, oh yeah, they're gonna go to customs, but they're going over to the pad. United Express about to touch down. Wind is like blowing right in my face and making my nose run. It's kind of annoying. I'm surprised we haven't seen any 2.8 yet. So wind seems like it'd be coming a little bit more down 2.8 than 2.4 just based on where I'm standing, but maybe we'll see one later on if they come in from that direction. And we got a cloud moving in, which will be a godsend for us. I'll get the sun out of my eyes. Frontier on their way to Atlanta. up. Where are they at? There they are. It's like a motorcade over there. These guys might have something to do with Dubai. I think they may be taking whoever's on board over to customs at or any of the New York airports as the store system moves across Pennsylvania today.
Your 1918 is going to maintain 4,000.
$83.19 touching down for Delta Airlines out of Atlanta. I think it's flight 1369 if I remember right. Delta connection heading out. We see some early rotations this morning due to the winds. I wonder if they'll still be on the ground and get past the building. There they are. On their way to LaGuardia.
Aircraft conductor segment 36, stood by until 1555.
The wind is blowing in the right direction. It makes it kind of smell like fish every once in a while. You can smell the lake. We definitely see some early rotations, earlier than usual, as the aircraft are being helped out by the wind.
You guys are going to end up being number 3. Or 1502 approximately.
White will be passing downfield. Will be a moment for infield fixing.
They're going to go out 24 right.
United 1956, 000 at 26, 39er, runway 24 left.
Gust 39er on the gust. So the wind is beginning to pick up again. United heading to Tampa. The other United will be lining up. We're going to stick with UPS. Who I think has to wait for the United to get airborne and out of the way before they'll be allowed to go. Flight 5445 this morning, heading to Louisville. We'll have 2 more cargo heavies later on this evening with UPS and FedEx. They'll be coming in around 6:30 tonight.
UPS 5445, heavy 120, 25, go 39, runway 24 right.
On the other runway, the United heading to Fort Lauderdale is lining up and waiting. Might lose these guys in the trees. We'll see. Oh, look at that thing crab as it gets airborne.
7,000.
445, heavy contact departure, good day.
I think. Could be Tampa. A lot of United in a short period of time. We're getting hit by another powerful gust here. It's definitely begun to pick up. You can tell that line of storms is getting closer. Trying to get out of here before the weather hits. Seven 747's got to get a bat.
Contact Cleveland Center 127.9.
United taxiing behind them. An American Eagle. Two American Eagles. Boy, that was a rough one. Guys are dealing with the wind. Guys have a strong crosswind blowing across the field right now. I'm a little bit surprised we haven't seen anything on 2-8 yet. They're still circling out there though. They may go back to Burke. That might be what they're doing. Southwest is pushing back. We got another batch of airplanes that are heading out.
I think it's just planning. inbound. So might kind of just might repeat at the same time you're coming in. So I'll keep you in mind. 954, turn right heading 240. Doing my procedure at county for maintain 3000. 337 foot approach level 124
See a special weather statement was just issued for Cleveland, so we'll take a look at that here in a minute.
What kind of a tower, take care. You're 1 to 2 o'clock, 10 miles. Do you want to keep the stop down for a little while? If that way, it's good, sir, 6 37 for the maintain 7 down.
The wind is going to make it really hard to stay out here, I think. It's really beginning to pick up. Our emergency flight is inbound. So our emergency NetJets flight is inbound. The good news is ARF has returned to the firehouse, so apparently whatever the nature of the emergency is, they must have figured it out, and they're not expecting anything. They got it down okay. Glad to see that. It's a NetJet citation. It was out of Burke Lakefront going to Stuart, Florida. Declared an emergency. Circled around the city for a little bit. Just touched down on 24 right. Glad to see they got everything down. As they wait for the storm system to pass, the ramp will be shutting down here in a minute with the lightning. There's the CRJ.
Approach well on similar turner 38, 50 hours, runway 24 right. Let me know you can go direct to Shark. The heads up for the arrivals, there's a line of minor to heavy precipitation as well from Hopkins.
It sure is getting dark over there as this line of storms begins to move in. As a Delta connection CRJ, they got to go for it, it looks like. No lightning or anything yet, so that's a good thing. But we do have a line of storms that's getting close, so. But it is starting to rain up here, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Thank you for putting up with the wind. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you all so much for the comments. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We might come back tonight. We'll let you know. But again, thank you all so much for being here. Hope you all stay safe if you're going to be dealing with the weather. Again, follow me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Nick Flies Media. I hope you guys all stay safe, and we'll catch you next time from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much.
You want to vector to the north? That looks like it's only moderate to the north, heavy to the south. Did you want to vector to the west across to the west side of it?
Frontier Flight 2183 heading out. Tell that was the cold front, but it is getting cold here. And in 2636, they are on their way to Orlando. Just had a decent little thunderstorm pass through. Got a FlexJet Gulfstream go around, so I figure we'll knock out a couple of more before we head home.